I'm Craig Wortmann. I'm a clinical professor of entrepreneurship at Chicago Booth, the University of Chicago's Booth School of Business. I teach 3 classes, 2 in entrepreneurship and 1 in leadership. One is our core entrepreneurship course. It sort of answers the question, great, you have an idea, what do you do next? And then I teach a course on entrepreneurial selling, looks at the sales challenge as companies emerge into the marketplace. And then I finally teach a class called Personal Leadership Insights, which really looks at how to extract more value from the experiences you have as a leader and translate those into leadership skills. Ones you need to equip yourself with as you guys move into business to A, not worry as much about people like this, and B, to win them over, right? Because you can. It happens every day.
So my favorite part of this lecture was when he used a card trick, and it went hand in hand with the point he made with manipulation, and it kind of sets the tone of how we should communicate with other people when you want to get a point across. And I thought that was really crucial to understanding of what I need to do to get in touch and gain connections and proceed in a successful manner in the real world.
You can construct a sales toolkit, not a business plan, a sales toolkit, much more tactical. And then I want to talk about some of the common failure points. So what does this look like when it goes bad? I've gotten involved with the National Student Leadership Conference for some time now, and really lecture around and talk with the students about what is business. And that sounds very high level, but we get into it in a certain way. We talk about entrepreneurship and some of the research that is emerging in entrepreneurship, why businesses are successful, why they fail, what makes up a business, and how it functions, from sales and marketing to operations to finance. We cover lots of those topics throughout the discussion, and then we dive into a little bit more deeply into what is management, what's leadership, what are the differences between those two things, what does it mean to sell and to market, what are the differences between sales and marketing, and we also look at business model and planning. So we look at a wide range of things. The real purpose of my involvement with NSLC, and the reason I love it so much, is my main goal, and I tell this to the students, my main goal is to help students peel back the layers on business. So when they walk into a business, or when they log into Facebook, or they walk into Starbucks, or they buy something from Nike or from Amazon.com, what I ask them to do, and I try to give them the frameworks such that they can peel back the layers and look underneath and say, why am I buying this pair of shoes? Or why am I buying this on Amazon? Or why do I sit at Starbucks and pay so much for a cup of coffee? Or what is the value, what's the pain that Facebook is solving for me? And really to peel back a couple layers, maybe 3, maybe 4, and understand what's going on in that business. Why does it function, and why am I a customer? Because we really believe that if you can peel back those layers and really understand, then we can equip these students with a much more valuable perspective on what is business as they get older and go through college and go out into business themselves. So we really try to give them a solid start with that.
But ultimately, I loved his passion, I loved his enthusiasm, and I felt like I got a lot out of the lecture.